Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Orange Factory version 1.0 Placeable. File size for this is 51.5 megabytes. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to explain a few things regarding this mod. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I will get a few things set up and I'll show you just how this works. So let's get started. Okay folks, here we are over on the web page. When you follow the link I provide for you down below, it's going to bring you on over here. Now there's one thing I want to go over for people that are uncertain about some of these sites, because I know how some people get ads that come up and they gonna get confused, so I just want to run through this again. So once you open or click on that link down below, just go ahead and scroll on down this page until you see this download bar. Don't click on this one, click on this one. And that's going to open up this. This is fine. There is your download bar right here, this blue one. When I click on that, an ad's going to open. I'm just going to exit of that in my tabs. I'm going to click it again and this should turn green. Once I click on it again, I should get a box that opens here to ask me what folder I want it to go in. And once you do that, you're good to go. But sometimes you might get another ad that pops up. Just kind of be careful what you're clicking on, guys. I'm going to show you what I mean here. Now I'm going to click on this and I know it's going to open up. See, now this is where people get confused because this is an advertisement. This is not the download box you want. Just exit of that. It's going to bring you back to the page you were. Click on it again, and now we're where we should be. Just scroll down a little bit and see how the download bar here is green. Now when I click on this, I should get a box that opens that asks me what folder it goes in. Then you're good. But it could open another advertisement, so just know that in the back of your head. Click it. See, I'm getting another advertisement. Let's go ahead, exit of that, click it again. There's my download folder. Now I'm good to go. I already have this downloaded, so I'm not going to do it again. But I just wanted to go over that with you guys. Just watch for advertisements popping up. Now if you follow the steps I provide for you, you shouldn't have any problems. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So once again, this is the Orange Factory version 1.0 Placeable. The file size is 51.5 megabytes. Now there's going to be 4 pieces to this mod in the shop, and we're going to start on over here with the orange greenhouse itself. Now this is what you're going to have to get up and running first before you can do anything else with the other stuff. This is the orange greenhouse. Price in the shop is $80,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. Now you're going to need 2 different resources to get this up and running. You're going to need 6,000 liters of water and 10,000 liters of compost to completely fill this. Now it's going to take approximately 2 hours in-game time for this to process the 2 pallets, and it's going to output orange acid and syrup. Now you could take the orange acid and syrup and sell them at that sell spot that I have on the ground over there, or you can run them on over to the orange juice factory itself, which is 2 of the resources that needs to get up and running. So let's take a little look around at this before I go any further. Get rid of my speed here. So yes, this is the orange acid palette, and there's your syrup palette. There's where you're going to put your compost. There's where you're going to put your water. This is all in German too, guys, so I did Google Translate this for you. There's the monitor right there. And like I said, water and compost, and you'll get those 2 resources. So let's move on next door and we'll go over the orange juice factory itself. Now you're going to need like a forklift or a small skidster to be able to get inside there, because your finished product's going to actually be inside. So this is the orange factory. The price in the shop is $120,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. Now you're going to need 4 different resources to get this up and running. You're going to need sugar beets, 100,000 liters, water, 6,000 liters. That's to completely fill it now. You're going to need orange acid and syrup that's made by the greenhouse, and you can put up to 10 pallets each of that to fill it on up. So once you have all those in, it's going to start up production, and your pallets are going to be processed inside. There is your monitor there. And actually, the other 2 resources you need is water, and Zucker is sugar. Now it says on the site itself that you need a bed of sugar, which is confusing. You just need sugar beets. Take a quick run around the building here. You can see all your drop-off points there. So that is the orange juice factory. Now here is one of your sell points. Now guys, I'll tell you straight up, this sell point does not work. You get two different products from your orange juice factory. It makes cola and lemonade. I know, lemonade from an orange juice factory. What's up with that? Is that roof crooked? Kind of looks crooked, that smaller roof there. But yeah, you get lemonade and cola from the orange juice factory. You're supposed to be able to sell them here, but for some reason this sell spot does not work. Now, it will take the cola, but it won't give you any money for it, so that's a pretty bad deal. And the lemonade will not sell here at all. I'll tell you, I had problems with this mod at first because that sell spot here would not take the lemonade. It takes the cola, which you get money for, but it will not accept the lemonade. I couldn't get rid of the lemonade at all, but I'm going to show you something with that because I figured it out after the fact. That's why I came back to this mod. But before I get ahead of myself, that is the other SellPoint. That is called the Market SellPoint. It's only going to cost you $1 with a $0 a day maintenance fee, and this accepts everything. And you can sell your orange acid and syrup here from your greenhouse if you prefer not to make the juice itself. So the only thing that won't accept is the lemonade, but I'll show you what to do with that once we get to that point. So let me take you over to the shop. I'll show you where everything's located over here under Placeables, of course, all the way over to the end. Don't mind the other things I have in here. There is your 4 pieces there with all the stats I just told you. So what I'm going to do, guys, is get a couple of things set up and we'll get this up and running. Okay, guys, I got a few things over here, a few ingredients ready to roll out. So right off the bat, you're going to need compost and you're going to need water to get your greenhouse up and running. So let's jump in our compost truck here and we'll go ahead and fill up our bin. There it is on the side. All these triggers work just perfectly. It was the selling process I had a hard time with. So another thing, guys, the reason I took you over to that website, you can see that that's 10,000 liters there, is the original link I had was from ModHub, but there's been a problem with ModHub the last couple of days. All the mods are showing up as 0 megabytes. Now, this won't be the case later on down the road. That's just happening right now. That's why I had to go with the second link. But the one from ModHub was actually a direct link. Okay, let's go drop off some water. Now, both of these companies will take water, so I'm going to fill them both up at the same time, just so I don't have to double back. It's funny how that compost turned white from black, isn't it? Okay, let's fill that up. You can see your oranges popped up inside there. 6,000 liters, that will be filled. Let's go next door and fill that up too. Here's our water drop off. So the greenhouse is going to fire up now. You'll see the screen come on here in a second. Like I said, both those factories take 2 hours in-game time for the pallets to be produced. Let's pull this guy to the side. And I'm going to grab my trusty forklift here. Like I said, you'll need something small to get in that doorway there, such as this Clark forklift or a skidster. Something small. This just barely fits in the door. The boom just barely clears the doorway. So let me shut this down. We'll jump on out. I'll do a little time lapse here. I'll bring up the clock so you can keep an eye on it. There, it just started up too. 1 minute before the hour. So let's go ahead and time lapse this. Okay, now that is, yeah, it's done now. Wait for the display to go out and stop the time. So pretty much 2 hours. Okay, we have our orange acid and our syrup ready. Like I said, you could sell them straight up at that SellPoint on the ground if you prefer not to make the juice. But we're going to go ahead and take them on to the over to the orange juice factory. So better narrow my forks here. That's another thing. It's showing you the narrow side of the pallet instead of the wide side. But if you have something small, you should be able to pick that up, no problem. Okay, here's our orange acid. It's going to go in that little doorway here. and it'll take up to 10 pallets of each to fill it completely up. Let's grab our syrup. Bring that over to the side of the building here. Here's our syrup. Just want to quickly show you here the display. As you can see, it's 10% full of the second and fourth product. It's all in German there, so. Okay. Now all we need is our sugar beets, and that'll be ready to start processing. Let's take that on over to the side. Yeah, it's a little confusing because on the site itself it tells you to put a bed of sugar down, and it was giving a lot of people problems, but it's sugar beets, guys. Go ahead and fill that up. We can see the digital scale there go up to 100,000. I hope you can see that. 50,000, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 liters. Okay, that has everything it needs to get up and going. Let's go ahead and grab our forklift. And we'll see production kicked up here as soon as that display in front of me turns on. Get rid of this here. And I'll go ahead and time lapse this. Okay, production is stopped. I'm going to go ahead and slow down time there. I'm actually going to go ahead and jump right to the next day, just so we're not stuck in the dark here. Okay. Now let's go in and grab our product. So remember, this Placeable over here, don't even bother buying it in the shop. Just don't even bother with this one. Another reason I want to review this, because it is a nice mod. I really like it. Maybe the modder will see this and fix it in an update. Like I said, it's not broken. You can still sell the product. It's just that it's not working properly. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the cola, because I know I can sell that. We can sell the lemonade, but it's got to be sold somewhere else. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So watch this when I'm coming out. I'm actually going to tilt that a little bit. Look at the doorway. Like, I'm probably going to hit it there actually if I don't lower that a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty tight fit, guys. So I have the cola here. Like I said, don't bring it over there because it will sell, but it'll give you zero money for it. But selling it here is fine. Let's see what we get for that. 4,000, 5,000, not bad. Okay, so there is our cola. Now I'll show you what I mean with this. Now this won't sell at either of those SellPoints, but you can sell it. You're going to have to use one of your SellPoints on your map. Now watch when I pick this up. Look what it's showing down in the bottom right hand corner. Now what image is that to you? That is wool. I don't know why it's coming up as wool. That's probably why it's not accepting it, but as you can see, that's where you're going to be able to sell it. Wherever your SellPoint is for wool on the map that you're on, that's where you're going to want to sell your lemonade. Oh, lost my pallet. Yeah, they don't give you a whole lot of room to get in there, so just to show you that it won't sell over here. So Like I said, it will accept the cola, but it won't give you anything for it. Nothing selling there. Let's grab that. Take it on over to this SellPoint on the ground. Still no go. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring this on over to the wool SellPoint. Okay guys, here we are. In case I didn't mention it before, this is the Cherry Hills map, and you can sell your wool right where it's made. It's that orange trigger in the back there. So once again, look down in the bottom right hand corner. You can see the symbol for wool there, and you'll see that this sells just fine right here. This is what I had problems with. That's why there was no review Friday, because I found out after the fact that I could sell this. So there it goes. See the money going up there up top. We'll drop that off and we'll see what we get for it. Almost $7,000, so not bad at all. So like I said before, hopefully the modder can fix this in an update. It's a beautiful mod. I really didn't want to overlook it. I know there's a couple of problems with it, but it's not game breaking. It's just kind of inconvenience. But yeah, if he can go ahead and fix that in the next update, that'd be fantastic. But there you have it, guys. That was the Orange Factory version 1.0 Placeable. File size is 51.5 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that. If you'd like to help and contribute to the channel, it really helps out. So until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.